All right, I'm NAZ Today meteorologist Lee Bourne. Thanks for checking in with us on the World Wide Web. Coming to you on Tuesday, June 20th, in the middle of an epic heat wave here, one for the ages. Not unusual, obviously, to get this summer heat in Arizona, but it's pretty extreme, and it's going for a while. We're kind of right in the peak of it here on June 20th, right off the National Weather Service homepage. All these orange areas across northern Arizona, that is heat advisories. Extreme excessive heat warnings are the pink areas, and that's the lower elevations of Yavapai County and covering much of southern and south central Arizona. And that's basically telling folks, be careful out there, because heat can be a killer. Let's just review some of these most basic heat safety ideas. You know, when you're outside, stay hydrated. Indoors, check up on the elderly, the sick, and those that aren't running the AC. Never leave your kids or pets in unattended vehicles, and limit strenuous outdoor activity. Okay, we did get just that tiny bit of rain and cloud cover in Flagstaff yesterday. Didn't prevent us from being the third straight day at 90-degree temperatures, or I think today might be the third straight day. And once we start hitting 4 days in a row in Flagstaff, that gets us into the record books in kind of historical 90-degree day runs. We're not only historical in the length, but these temperatures are not only beating daytime city high temperature records, are also approaching all-time, as hot as it's ever been in certain location type numbers. And so let's just talk about that with the forecast here. We're in the peak of the heat wave here on Tuesday, where we're forecasting 94 in Flagstaff. Tomorrow, 95 degrees, as hot as it's ever been in Flagstaff is 97. Prescott in the 103, 104 range. 105 is as hot as it's ever been at Prescott Airport. Page 107, 108, very close to all-time records there at 109. Winslow 106, 107, 109 is also your all-time record high in Payson. 104 and 105 approaching that all-time record high of 107 degrees. So we're not forecasting these all-time record highs to be broken, but I imagine by the time it's all said and done this week, we will have some all-time record high temperatures broken at certain locations. All right, today, Tuesday in Phoenix, was forecast to be 120 degrees. Their all-time record high was 122. Not so extreme down there forecast. This is for Tuesday night into Wednesday. Phoenix going with 116 for their Wednesday. Very pleasant across the region during the overnight hours compared to where we're going with these highs. For our Wednesday, 108 in Sedona, 121 out in Lake Havasu, and 106 in Winslow. I made a mistake there. Tuba City usually just checks in few degrees less hot than Winslow. You'll still be in the low triple digits up towards Tuba City for your Wednesday. All right, the extended forecast. Well, let's first talk about Tuesday night, 9:24 local time tonight, the summer solstice, when the sun reaches its northernmost point. The longest day of the year, the first day of summer, is tomorrow, Wednesday, June 21st. In Flagstaff, we were talking about forecasting 95 degrees. The hottest day of the forecast, although we remain hot here all the way through the week and into the weekend, just nudging temperatures down just a little bit. Still not seeing that big push of monsoon moisture, just enough around for to warrant the mention of an isolated shower this afternoon, kind of like yesterday, and off into the White Mountains, but we're not seeing that big surge of monsoon moisture through this extended forecast period here. It looks like we might get out of the 90s as we get into late weekend. But what is this? If Wednesday would be day 4, 5, 6, 7, now we're approaching definite record book type extended days in the 90-degree range. All right, try to stay cool out there. Thanks again for tuning in.